my name is Monika and I'm going to show you how to make Polish traditional goulash, which we're going to eat with potatoes today. So what do you need? You need beef. I have shoulder part of beef. We also need a little bit of onion, so one large onion is going to be enough. A few cloves of garlic. I have bay leaves and I have some black pepper, salt and sweet paprika, and then we need some flour to make the gravy. So that is all you need, and it's going to be fast, tasty and super easy. So let me start. I'm going to start with cutting onion, and then we're going to fry onion on maybe 2 tablespoons of cooking oil. So I want my onion in, well, let's call them feathers. So the long pieces. Okay. So how I'm going to make it? Well, the skin of onion. So just slice the onion lengthwise into very tiny slices, and that's what we need for the goulash. Okay. So next we're going to cut the meat, and we're going to fry both of them, the onions and the meat, on a medium heat. So that's what we're going to do. And the meat, I want maybe half an inch of cubes. So I'm going to cut slices first, and then the lengthwise, so I can get nice cubes of my beef. They don't have to be, you know, exactly half an inch, just approximate half an inch. So we have perfect cubes. They are going to be added to the fried onion, and then I will definitely show you step by step what you're going to add, and you will have fantastic dinner. I remember the dinners in Poland with goulash, and we usually had goulash with buckwheat. I don't have buckwheat today, but I am boiling potatoes, which is another version that you can serve your goulash with. And in addition to potatoes, we're going to have Polish pickles, the homemade pickles. So the next thing, we're going to heat up the frying pan and add 2 tablespoons of oil. So let's add our oil, and then the onions. So let's just swoosh the oil on the frying pan. Okay, great. So we're going to caramelize the onions a little bit, and then I'm going to add the meat. At first I'm going to, let me see, thin layer of onions, so we have all the pieces touching the frying pan. That way they're going to cook faster. If you're not a big fan of onions, I think you can skip keep it all together and the goulash is still going to be fantastic. So but I love onions, so my husband always says that everything you cook has to have onion and garlic in it. Like, yes, because I love it. So yeah, so the onions are frying. I have them on medium-low heat, and we will now add some salt and pepper to our meat. So I have my meat in mixing bowl, beautiful mixing bowl, and then I'm going to use maybe maybe teaspoon of salt. If you like your food spicy, add more pepper. I have maybe half a teaspoon of black pepper, and then a full teaspoon of sweet paprika. Ugh, this is going to be nice. Okay, so I'm going to use my hands to mix the meat with spices, and before the onion is going to be ready, the salt and pepper and red paprika, they're going to nicely, well, marinate the meat. So that is something that you can prepare maybe even the night before if you're planning to cook goulash, or a few hours before cooking. Also, 2 hours is good. The onions look almost ready, so let's give it a stir. And I'm going to just put few cloves of garlic in here, without cutting, without smashing it, crushing it. So let's do maybe 4. And they're going to give us as much or as little of garlicky taste in the goulash as we need. So let's leave it for a few minutes with the onions. I can smell the onions in my whole kitchen, so this is going to be delicious. I love goulash. This is another type of comfort food that you can cook maybe once in a blue moon, and then maybe if you want to cook bigger pot of it, you can freeze it after, you know, after you're done cooking, and just have it ready to use whenever you want it. The way my mom would serve, another way actually, is with kluski śląskie. And kluski śląskie is Salesian style dumplings. Oh, they were delicious. They are made out of cooked boiled potatoes, and when you had the kluski with goulash on top of it, oh, it was even better comfort food. So that's what I remember from home. And yeah, house to house, household to household, every single housewife is going to prepare the goulash different way, and they may differ how they taste. So I just repeat what my mom and my grandma did. My grandpa never cooked anything, but he helped my grandma making pierogi, for example. Oh. Okay, so the beef is added to the onions, and now we're going to slowly cook everything together, mixing from time to time. So we have one nice cooked goulash. I will try to brown it a little bit because we need to make gravy. So the browning part is very important for goulash. So I'm going to check on the meat because it looks ready. So as you see, we have a little bit of the juices from the meat and onions. So that is what we need actually for goulash. If you want to have more gravy, you can add a little bit of water, or if you have broth from chicken or beef, that would be preferable for the beef goulash, you can add the broth. And what I'm going to do, I will use all-purpose flour to just sprinkle it on top, and we're going to have nice gravy afterwards. Mix the meat with my flour on top. Oh, as you can see, the bay leaves are already here as well. And okay, too much flour for that amount of liquid, so I'm going to add a bit of water. And again, I will add bit by bit, so I do not have, again, too thin gravy. And with this dish, we need not as much gravy as you would think. The main point of this dish is the meat. And then, well, okay, so it looks like I'm going to add almost a cup of water in here. Okay. Okay, so I am going to leave it for maybe 2 minutes to simmer a little bit, so all the tastes are going to mix together. And I will try if I need more pepper or salt, because again, you're going to add as much salt or pepper as you like it. Nope, I don't need any more salt or pepper. It's perfect for my liking. So I'm going to lower the heat. Look at this, everything is ready. I have my boiled potatoes and the Polish style cucumbers, pickles, and the goulash. It is smelling so good and so delicious that I cannot wait to try it. So let me just try it for you. I will get a piece of each on my fork. This is something that you're going to make often, trust me. We in Poland, we eat a lot of goulash. Okay, so I have my potato, the cucumber, pickle, and goulash. The combination of tastes, it's just melting in your mouth. It's so good. Again, I need to have more because I think I did not have goulash for maybe a month or two. I think last time my husband cooked goulash. So, as you know, every cook has different style of cooking, and it's going to taste a little bit differently. The sourness of the cucumbers, the pickles, with potatoes, and the goulash with that sweet onion is just fantastic. I'm going to eat more, but now you need to try how to make it. And if you need any advice on how to, and if you need my help, let me know. You know where to find me. You can always comment and send me a message, and I will for sure help you. So thank you so much for watching. Bye guys.